See, I got a subscriber that likes the little chocolate swirl film. Yeah. I'm not a financial advisor, say. No, I'm not. Strictly education, yes. Education and entertainment only. This is
We don't got time for that now. Get him out of here. Get rid of us. Bring his car to the salvage question.
Cadillac. Mannaggia money.
I'll get some.
Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share for a one-of-a-kind, company-made computer software trading probability-based trading alert, technical analysis, company philosophy, as I'm your most trusted source for blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news and coin updates here on YouTube and in the cryptocurrency sphere. As that's right, old Vincenzo has brought back truth as we scroll through the down market today and integrity back into the trading market. And as we know, Jerome Powell has been talking about raising interest rates a half a basis point in order to fight skyrocketing inflation, right? And he might do it next month, do a half 50 basis points. It's not going to do anything to stop inflation, but it's going to do a whole lot to beat down the market. And that's why the market's been selling off. The stock market, the crypto market, the Dow Jones again is down $364 today. You can see we told you we had a $31,000 initial target. We've hit that. Oh, we do have one down there. And then your next target is down here at the next blue ring and orange ring where it meets at 30,000. And then we have a big target to the downside, but you can see this is a classic topping out pattern right here. I mean, it doesn't get any more classic than that. Let's go to the futures. It looks even better in the futures. Look at this. See that? This is how we knew to start shorting stocks. If we zoom out to the hour time frame, you can see how we diagnose. We have two rising channels to the upside, and after we broke out of the smaller one within the two larger ones from different pumps, the blue one down here and the thicker one. This is from the 2008 financial collapse when the Fed started printing to pump the market up after it collapsed when we had the financial crisis, right? And this red one is from the COVID pump after we had a flash 30 to 50% crash in the overall equity markets. And then we've broken out of the shorter time frame one and formed a consolidation of a breakout. And now we've broken down out of that. And we know from our technical analysis in orange, the smaller ones, when you break out of something like here, you come back up to confirm it, couldn't stay up into there, you failed support, got rejected. That's bearish confirmation, comes back up for a second hit, hits it exactly, gets rejected to the 200-day moving average in the daily time frame, comes up to the top, hits it again, gets rejected, and now it's trading down. It's a classic bearish confirmation or a bullish confirmation of the breakdown right here. And you're coming down to 28,286, the major underneath support from the 2008 pump, right? After they started printing, after everything rolled over. And that's a big fall. So that gave us the insight and the heads up. And that's part of our computer software probability-based technical analysis way of trading with old Vincenzo. And that gave us a heads up that we had a potential 17% crash coming in, or a consolidation to the downside in the Dow Jones, and that would lead the way for all these companies to start falling, right? And I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I play one on my own radio show. This is strictly education targetation, trading alert, beyond, and educational only in my own personal opinions on the market. You have to do your own research and take your own risk tolerance and invest accordingly at your own risk. I cannot be held liable for trades that you make, right? But let's get on with that now. And you can see GameStop, we made money on there and got out, and they wouldn't let us enter our short position, which I wish I fucking never would have did that because I would have been up a lot more. But we've turned it into Tesla. We're back on the short train because I think Tesla's coming down to 691. We have three shorts at $901 that we're in on, right? And we're up on the position right now, about $92 last time I checked. And then we've entered into short position on Microsoft, right? Because people ask how you can hedge inflation, and how you can hedge inflation in the stock market collapse is you sell some of your long positions that you've made and the bull run of the Fed induced bull run and start shorting some stocks that are going down. And you can see Microsoft is already down from its peak to current price 21%. But I think you got a short term target of $224 back into this rising channel that you've been in, right? So we have a short position in there. And then you can see Apple has been, oh, Apple's another good one. That's one I should be doing. Ooh, that's even better. You know what? I'm glad I looked at this. This is even better than, we're going to get out here. I'm going to show you how to do this when you do shorts. This is an even better one. This one's breaking to the downside. So we're going to go Apple short. So here's how easy this is because I don't use many day trades on here, but that's much better than Apple's going to crash phenomenally. And it hasn't done it yet. So you simply go in here, and I already have short, so now I need to trade out of this. I have 3, so I have to buy them back, 3 shares, market, because I'm negative 3 shares, and right now I'm going to lose about $2 on the trade because the price went up a couple of pennies, right? But I want to show you what we're trying to do here. If you look at Apple, this is one of the only ones that has not come down from its blow-off top the last forever. Look at this. Since it came out, all of its reverse splits. This one has not broken down yet. And there is no, you can see we got looking like we're topping out. We formed in the monthly, we have this big rising channel. If we break it down to the weekly, you can see we're testing major support. And then if we go to the daily, you can see we've been respecting that support and resistance for a long time. And I haven't looked at Apple in a very long time. And this is coming down to a breakdown point. And your first support on the downside is all the way down here where we have our line. That's a 26% fall. And we're going to put a price target. This has been getting hammered by the inflation, the supply chain problems. Here's your first underneath target. And then we're going to go into here and we're going to go, and we're doing this on margin because we have a bunch of other positions, right? So this is a good way for me to supplement some of this income as the stock market comes down. And you can see what's Apple's shit. AAPL, AAPL, Apple Inc. And then you go, I want a short position. Damn, too bad they're down 2% today. We're going to go to market. They're a lot cheaper. Oh, no, they're not. So if we go 5, that might be too. No, we can go 7. I like to be at $1,000. And we're going to sell short. So let's look back at that. We hit sell short instead of buy. That would be buying it long. This is buying it short. We're going to go a market today, review, yada, 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 place order. And now we're going to ride this train down. This one hasn't went down yet. This is an emergency short sell alert. This is a phenomenal chance to make phenomenal quick gains shorting Apple, because if you look at the chart, Apple has not broke down yet, right? And as soon as this breaks down, your technical move is the bottom of this initial channel. And then there could be much, much more downside where your next underneath support would be all the way down here. Like, let's look at our volume indicator. Like, look how super simple. I know this is a crypto channel, but we have to give you some, people are asking me how to hedge this. And one of the simple, easy ways to hedge so unfortunately, it's betting against the company, but you can bet against these when you know they're going to go down. Look at that. There's your major volume traded. So we're not coming down that far, but if you look over here, when you break down from at current price, you see how all of this, there's very little volume traded all right there. You know you're coming straight through all that when you come down. And your first area on a big flush is all the way down here where some buy volume is. You got some buy volume there, but some stronger buy volume there. So this is the area, but there's going to be some buyers here. So that would be the areas where you come down to, and look how low that is, right? On prior peaks. But I think this is going to do phenomenally well. And I figured I would I'm glad I came across that. It's going to be a phenomenal gain for me. And you can see if we go back into here, now that it's bought the position, you can see -7 shares because I went short on 7 shares. So every dollar it goes down, my portfolio will go up. Every dollar it goes up, this Apple will go down, right? So that's how that works. And we're going to hold that for the next several weeks to months, and we're going to do phenomenally well on that. And then if you look at the cryptos, you can see Bitcoin continues to have sell pressure. It's trying to pump, but every time it tries to pump, the momentum is bearish, and you're coming back down to the 37,366.69. And if you can't hold that, you're going to have another run all the way down here to the next orange ring in the short term. We have longer term targets that we put out there, and one of them's over there, but this would be a shorter term if you came down into this in the next few days and then flush right down to the bottom, because usually you come in and out of these white support zones quick. To the downside, you come down. To the upside, you shoot up through it because there is not a ton of volume traded in there, or there is a lot of volume traded in there, but it tends to go through there very quickly, right? And then if we look at XRP, you can see we're getting rejected like we thought we would at the 200 day, and it's starting to trade back down, and it's below this green ring. And I'm thinking you're coming down to 47 cents next. And I did take a short position on KuCoin, right? We went 23x on 1,000 contracts. It's only, yeah, we're up $5 right now. It was only, are we up $5? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Where's the position? Stop loss is down there. Margin, it says we're up $5 right now. We went on 23x, and that's where that's at right now. We're thinking we might be able to do pretty good on a $24, right, play there on some leverage. And then but I think that's coming down. If we look at XLM has been trading down today too. There could be some late day rallies, and tomorrow is reversal Tuesday. But to me, it's just going to continue to the downside on the open tomorrow. And I think you're going to be down here in the market, and then you might be able to try to trade back up. But I think XLM is not going to be able to hold this, and you're coming down to that 16 cent level and along the blue ring. Next, like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. Peace and love.